Hi friends, welcome back. So in this video, we will be learning about if you want to become a automation tester, what are the basic minimum skills you would be required to become software tester in automation field. Now we will try to understand what are the various skills do we really required. The first thing we should have is we should have a better understanding on all the basic test automation concepts, plus also you should have a better understanding on test automation framework. And the second one is at least you should have knowledge in programming languages. The programming languages can be shell script, it can be Python or Java or C++, C Sharp, etc. At least if you become an expert in one of the programming languages, then it is very good to become test automation engineer. The third aspect is you should also familiar with one of the automation tool. It could be a Selenium. Selenium is completely open source, which you can download and you can practice and you can implement everything completely free. You can learn on your own. Similarly, APM is also an automation tool which is for mobile apps. Selenium is for web-based testing, and Test Complete is completely a commercial automation tool. If you choose even one open source tool and learn yourself that tool, that becomes very key for you to become a test automation engineer. And the fourth aspect is you should also know to use various different test automation framework. The test automation framework we have for JUnits, TestNG. TestNG is for automation reports, JUnit for developing unit test. So similar kind of automation framework, if you are well versed, then that definitely going to add a lot of value for you to become a part of automation test engineer. The next one is you should have a strong problem solving and debugging skill is very much required in order to become automation test engineer, because your scripts may fail or your scripts may run in one platform, your scripts may not run in another platform. You should have a clear idea on understanding what are those problems, how can we solve those problems, how we can debug those issues. If it works in one platform, if it doesn't work in another platform. Similarly, lot of test scripts fails because of or false positives. There also you should be able to dig dive and try to see where is really the problem. Is this issue with the automation scripts itself or issue with the functionality itself? You should have a clarity, and in order to have that clarity, you should have a good problem solving and debugging skills. And the next aspect is you should also well versed with the version control systems, because whenever we code the automation scripts, you should store in certain places. That is called as a version control, where our complete code or code base we are going to store. Like we have version control systems, like we have a Git or we have SVN and so on. And the next aspect is, till now we talked about various aspects in the automation side. Now, because even if you are automation test engineer, you should have a basic understanding on the overall software development life cycle, SDLC, and also agile methodologies or software testing life cycle. Because once if you know all these aspects only, you can easily work in that testing field. And the next aspect is you should also have exposure or experience in continuous integration and continuous delivery. This concept is very much needed because we wanted to ship the product on alternate day or weekly basis or bi-weekly basis or post sprint. Every time you should have a continuous integration. Your automation script should be able to continually integrate. It should execute regularly, and also you should be able to deliver our product regularly in a continuous manner. That's where the continuous integration and continuous delivery mechanism also you should know in order to become software automation tester. And the next perspective is now in order to test anything, we will be using cloud-based platforms in order to test. it could be your web-based or your mobile-based. You will be using cloud-based testing. You should have a clear understanding on how we can install our application in the cloud, how can we access those aspects, and how we can test those. Every aspect you should know in order to become software automation tester. And the next aspect is, and the last one is, you should have a strong analytical and communication skills, and also you should have a good understanding, and you should be able to work or gel with various cross functional teams in order to get the things done. These are the some of the key skills you should know or you must have in order to become a successful software automation tester.